Hi, everyone. Welcome to Everyday Real English from Real Life podcast.
Welcome to the deep dive. You know that feeling when you've ordered something online, it arrives, and, well, it's just not quite right.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe the color's off, it's the wrong size, or even worse, it's broken. Your heart sinks a little.
Right. Yeah, it definitely does.
And then comes the big question. How do I send this back? Especially if you're navigating returns in a new country, maybe in English, it can feel like a massive hurdle.
It absolutely can. It's a really common scenario. And the thought of figuring out the logistics, the vocabulary, and just the actual process at a post office or with a big online place like Amazon can be, well, really intimidating. But it's such a super practical skill to have.
Definitely. So our mission for you in this deep dive is to, well, demystify the entire return process here in the U.S. We're going to give you the essential vocabulary, break down the step-by-step instruction.
Yeah, walk you right through it.
Exactly. And even run through some practice conversations so you'll feel completely prepared and, confident the next time you need to send something back.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's unpack this. Before we dive into specific services like the post office or Amazon, what are those universal first steps you should always take when preparing a package for return, no matter where you're sending it?
Right.
Because honestly, getting the prep right seems like it saves so many headaches later.
You're spot on. Preparation is definitely key. The first crucial step is to repackage your items securely.
Securely.
And when we say securely, that means putting it back into its original packaging, if at all possible. The box, any inserts or protective wrapping it came in.
Right, the bubble wrap and stuff.
Exactly. This protects the item during transit, making sure it gets back to the seller safely, and importantly, that you get your refund without any issues.
That makes perfect sense. And what about labels? I always wonder what to do with the old shipping label when I'm putting a new one on. It can get so confusing, right? With two labels potentially pointing to different places.
That's a really, really important caution, and it's where a lot of people stumble, actually. You absolutely must remove or completely cover the original shipping label on the box.
Okay, completely cover it.
Completely. This isn't just about neatness. Leaving an old label visible is like one of the quickest ways to send your package on a weird detour.
Oh, no.
Yeah, potentially delaying your refund, maybe forever, or even sending it right back to you. So if the sender has provided you with a new prepaid return label, you'll place that new label directly over the old one.
Got it.
Just make sure it's taped down well and that the barcode and any tracking number are clearly visible and easy to read, legible.
Right, okay. So what if I don't have a prepaid label? Maybe the seller didn't include one in the box or I lost it or something. How do I know where to send it? How do I get that crucial return address?
Okay, good question. If you're not given a prepaid label, you'll need to address the package to the return address provided by the sender. This address is obviously where you send the item back. If you don't have it readily available, maybe it wasn't in the box or in an email, you'll need to contact the seller's customer service to get it.
Okay.
Then write that address clearly and neatly on the package. Clarity is truly key here to avoid any delays or, misdeliveries.
Makes sense. So you've got your package prepped, labeled correctly. Now, where do you actually take it? For many people, the first thought is the post office, or as we call it here in the U.S., USPS.
Right, USPS.
What are the common ways to send a return through them?
Well, the most common and often the most straightforward way is to simply take your package to your local post office.
Okay, just walk in.
Just walk in. Once you're there, you can choose your preferred return shipping method. USPS offers a few options depending on how quickly you need the item to arrive back.
Like different steeds.
Exactly. These include things like Priority Mail Express return, which is fast, typically 1-3 days. Then there's Priority Mail return, maybe 2-3 days. And also USPS Ground Advantage return, which usually takes about 2-5 days for delivery.
Gotcha.
And it's good to know that these options all come with $100 of insurance included.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah, and for an additional fee, you can often buy even more insurance if you're returning something valuable, up to $5,000 usually.
That's good to know about the insurance. Okay, so when I go to the post office, do I have to talk to someone? Or can I just drop it off in a box somewhere? I always hear people say, just drop it off.
Yeah.
But then others insist you absolutely need a receipt. What's the real story there?
That's a great question, and it kind of depends. It depends on if you have a prepaid return label already attached to your package.
Ah, okay.
If you do, you can often just drop it in a designated bin right there inside the post office,
Okay.
or sometimes even in one of those blue collection boxes outside.
Right, I've seen those bins.
However, We highly, highly recommend handing it directly to a clerk at the counter.
The person behind the counter.
Exactly. The clerk is just the person who helps you at the counter when you go inside. They can scan it, confirm everything looks okay, and most importantly, give you a receipt.
Okay.
This receipt is your crucial proof of return. It shows you sent the package and when. It's really peace of mind, especially if there's ever a question about your refund later.
That makes a lot of sense. Proof is good.
Definitely. Oh, and another convenient option, if you already have a label ready, is to schedule a free package pickup directly from your home through the USPS website.
Oh, they come to you.
Yeah. The mail carrier will just pick it up during their regular delivery route. Super easy if you can't get out.
That is super convenient. But what if I need a label? Like the seller didn't provide one, I need to buy postage. Can I still create and print that through USPS without going to the counter?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can easily create and print a return label with postage using the click and ship service on the USPS.com website.
Click and ship. Okay.
Yep. You'll just need to sign into or create a free account, and then you can manage it all online from your computer or phone. It saves a trip.
Nice. Okay, let's do a little role play to practice this. This makes it feel more real. So imagine I'm the customer and you're the post office clerk. I have my package, it's got a prepaid return label on it, and I want to make sure it's handled right and get that receipt you mentioned.
Got it. I'm ready. Host speaker as customer. Hello. I have a package to return. Expert speaker as clerk. Okay. Do you have a return label on it already? Host speaker as customer. Yes, it's already attached right here. It's prepaid. Expert speaker as clerk. Great. Let me just scan this for you. Okay. Would you like a receipt for your return? Host speaker as customer. Yes, please. That would be helpful. Thank you. Expert speaker as clerk. Here you go. Your tracking number is right there on the receipt. Have a good day. Host speaker as customer. Thanks, you too.
Perfect. Okay, so that feels pretty manageable for the post office. But what about Amazon returns? So many people buy from Amazon these days. What's that process like compared to USPS? Feels like it could be even easier, but is it?
You know, Amazon generally makes returns incredibly user-friendly and, yeah, often much simpler.
Really? Right.
You'll start either on the Amazon website or just in their app on your phone. You navigate to your orders and find the specific item you want to return. It will then prompt you to select a reason for your return, like was it damaged, wrong size, or maybe you just don't need it anymore. You'll also confirm if it's in its original packaging.
Standard questions.
Right. And a really convenient feature is that you can often return multiple items together in one go, even if they weren't from the same order originally.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it saves a lot of trips and, consolidating boxes.
Definitely. And then how do I get my money back? Is it complicated to choose the right refund option?
Not usually. After selecting your return reason, you'll choose how you want to receive your refund, which is just the money returned to you.
Right.
Options usually include exchanging the item for a new one, if that's what you want, or receiving Amazon credit to your account.
Like store credit?
Exactly. Or getting the money put back on the original payment card you used to purchase it. We generally recommend refunding to the original card just because it puts the money right back where it came from. Simplest way.
That makes sense. Okay, so once I've chosen how I want my money back, where do I actually take the physical package? Do I still need to go to a post office, or are there other options?
This is where Amazon really shines, I think. They give you several convenient drop-off options. A drop-off is just a place where you can leave a package to be shipped.
No.
These vary a bit by location, but common choices include Whole Foods Market stores.
Oh, the grocery store?
Yep. Or dedicated Amazon drop-off locations, sometimes lockers. UPS stores are a big one. Or even Kohl's department store.
Kohl's, like the clothing store.
Yeah. And here's a little pro tip for Kohl's. They often give you a coupon for your next purchase as a little thank you for dropping off an Amazon return there.
Wow, nice little perk. Okay, but I've heard sometimes, and this sounds almost too good to be true, that you don't even need a box or a label for Amazon returns. Is that actually true, or is it just a rumor?
No, it's true. And yes, it's a huge convenience. Many Amazon returns are indeed no box or label needed.
Wow.
It means you literally just carry the item itself unwrapped into the drop-off location, like Whole Foods or UPS, and they handle all the packaging and labeling for you. It's incredibly easy.
You say just the item.
Just the item. However, and this is important, always pay attention to the instructions on your Amazon return confirmation screen or email. Sometimes it will specify customer package, especially if the item is from like a third-party seller on Amazon, not Amazon directly.
Okay, I got to read the details.
Exactly. In that specific case, you do need to put it back in a box or maybe an envelope before you take it in. But for many items, no box needed. After you confirm your return online, Amazon gives you a barcode, or more commonly now, a QR code right in the app.
The square barcode thing.
Yep, that square code. They also email it to you. You just show that code on your phone at the drop-off location, they scan it, take your item, and you're done.
That's amazing. That sounds so much easier. And once they scan my code and take the item, how long does the actual refund take to show up in my account? I'm always eager to get my money back.
Yeah, me too. Once they scan your code and take the item, Amazon is usually really efficient. They often process and refund your account within just an hour or two.
An hour or two. Wow.
Yeah, it's typically a very fast process, much faster than traditional mail returns usually.
Okay, another role play. This time, let's practice that easy Amazon return drop-off. Say at a place like a UPS store or Whole Foods. I'm a customer, I've got my item no box needed, and the QR code ready on my phone. You're the store employee.
All right, ready when you are. Host speaker as customer. Hi there, I have an Amazon return. Expert speaker as store employee. Okay, perfect. Do you have your QR code ready? Host speaker as customer. Yes, it's right here on my phone. Shows phone. Expert speaker as store employee. Perfect. Let me scan that. Okay. And this item doesn't require a box, correct? Host speaker as customer. That's right. It says no box or label needed on my app. Expert speaker as store employee. All right, great. I'll take that for you then. You're all set. Host speaker as customer. Wow, that was easy. Thank you so much. Expert speaker as store employee. You're welcome. Have a good one.
Okay, that does sound significantly simpler. But
That's Matt.
what if you need a little more assistance? Or, something goes wrong with your return. Sometimes you just need to talk to a person, and that can feel like another hurdle, especially when trying to explain a problem in English.
You've hit on a really important point. It's true. Sometimes things don't go perfectly, and you might need to contact customer service.
Right, the help desk people.
Exactly. Customer service is the department that helps customers with issues or questions. And this could be for a few reasons. Maybe you genuinely don't have a return address, or perhaps you received the completely wrong item and need them to provide a prepaid label because, well, it was their mistake.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Or maybe you just have questions about your refund status, like, where's my money? Or you need an update on your package's tracking. Remember, that's the unique number used to follow your package's journey online.
So how do I actually reach them? Are there specific numbers or websites I should know?
Most companies, including Amazon and other online retailers, offer ways to reach them by phone or through an online chat service right on their website. Chat can sometimes be easier if you're less comfortable speaking.
Good point.
For USPS specifically, if you need help with generating a label or require more detailed information on their return services, you can call their Mailing and Shipping Solutions Center, which they call the MSSC Help Desk, at 1-877-672-0007. We'll put that in the show notes too.
Okay, great. Any general tips for when I do talk to them, whether it's on the phone or chat? Because, yeah, it really can feel intimidating making that call or starting that chat.
Yes, definitely. My top advice would be, first, be prepared. Have any relevant information ready before you contact them, like your order number or a tracking number if you have one.
Good idea. Don't be fumbling for it.
Exactly. It helps them find your information quickly and speeds things up. And second, always try to be polite and clear in your communication.
Politeness counts.
It really does. And using simple, direct sentences will help ensure they understand your request without confusion. Don't be afraid to speak a little slower or even repeat yourself if necessary. Remember, they're there to help you resolve the issue.
Okay, that's good advice. Let's do one more role play then. This time, imagine I'm the customer calling customer service. You're the rep. I received the wrong item from an online seller, and I need them to email me a prepaid return label.
Okay, sounds like a common scenario. Let's do it. Ring, ring. Host speaker. That's customer. Hello. I'm calling because I need some help with a return for an item I recently ordered. Expert speaker as customer service rep. Certainly I can help with that. How can I assist you today? Host speaker as customer. Well, I received the wrong item in my order. It's not what I purchased. Can you please provide a prepaid return label so I can send it back? Expert speaker as customer service rep. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I understand. Can I get your order number, please? Host speaker as customer. Yes, sure. My order number is 741B8932C. Expert speaker as customer service rep. Thank you. Let me pull that up. Okay. Yes, I see that order. I apologize for the mix-up. I will definitely email you a prepaid return label shortly. Once you ship the incorrect item back using that label, we'll go ahead and process your refund. Host speaker as customer. Okay, perfect. That sounds great. Thank you so much for your help. Expert speaker as customer service rep. You're very welcome. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Host speaker as customer. No, that's all. Thanks again.
Okay, that felt pretty smooth. Having the order number ready definitely helped.
It always does.
Okay, before we wrap up this deep dive, let's share some final pro tips for being a return pro. What are the most important things for our listeners to remember to make this whole process as smooth as possible?
Absolutely. Let's boil it down. Our top tips for you are...
Be prepared, like we just practiced.
Yeah.
Always have your item ready, packaged correctly if needed, and your label or QR code accessible. This truly saves a lot of time and stress at the drop-off point or the post office.
Preparation is key. Got it.
Number 2, be polite. Seriously, a friendly and polite attitude goes a long, long way, especially when you're communicating maybe in a language that isn't your first. People are just much more willing to go the extra mile to help when you're courteous.
Kindness matters.
It really does. Number 3, be clear. Use simple, direct language to explain what you need. Don't be afraid to ask for clarification if you don't understand something they say. It's always better to ask than to guess and make a mistake.
Simple and direct. Okay.
And maybe a bonus 4th tip. Always keep records, hold on to your receipts, your tracking numbers, any email confirmations until your refund is fully complete and confirmed in your account. This is your undeniable proof if anything goes sideways.
Keep the proof. Excellent tips. All right, now for a quick check-in, a little review quiz to see what you remember from our deep dive today. Ready?
Let's do it.
First question. What should you do with the original shipping label when you're attaching a new return label to a package?
The important one. You should always remove or completely cover it with the new label.
Why is that so important again?
To prevent any confusion about where the package is supposed to go. You don't want it ending up back on your doorstep or lost somewhere in transit.
Exactly. Okay, next question. If Amazon tells you no box or label needed for your return, what exactly should you bring to the drop-off location?
That's the easy one. Just the item itself, no packaging, and your QR code or barcode. Probably on your phone, but you could print it too.
Perfect. They handle the rest, right?
Yep, they do the packing and labeling there.
Awesome. And for our final question, why is it so important to keep your receipt after returning a package, especially at the post office?
Because it's your proof of return.
Yeah.
It shows that you actually sent the package back and when. It's incredibly important for ensuring you get your refund and have backup if there are any questions later. It's like your insurance policy.
Your insurance policy. I like that. Well, you've just taken a deep dive into confidently returning packages in English. We really hope you feel much more prepared now to handle these everyday situations, whether it's heading to the post office or doing an easy Amazon drop-off.
Yeah, mastering these practical language skills builds incredible confidence, doesn't it? Not just in speaking English, but in navigating the whole system around you. So the next time you have a package to return, just remember these steps and phrases. Take a deep breath and know that you're absolutely capable of handling it. It's not just about sending an item back. It's really about navigating the world around you with greater ease and self-assurance, proving to yourself you can tackle anything that comes your way.
Absolutely. So go forth, be confident, be prepared, and happy returning.
Want to practice these phrases? Download your free PDF guide. Link in the description and pinned comment.
Like and subscribe for more English tips.